recently we celebrated the 4th of July, and Matt and I were talking about the independence of owning your own real estate. And, Matt brought that up, and I said, you know what, that's such a vital part of who we are as Americans. And it's a great wealth building engine as well, depending on what you do, where you start, what you're, looking for. And Matt's here to talk about that today.
Quite frequently, I am explaining the beautiful blessing it is to own real estate. When you buy a house, whether it's a single family, a multi-family, condo, all the different opportunities that are out there to own real estate, you become the king or queen of your own castle. You go through high school, you graduate, you go through college, you get your diploma or degree. Then, you go on to other life achievements. One of the many achievements that you can get in this world is to own your own real estate and become your own property holder. It's a great way to build wealth, maybe another income revenue stream, and you get to do what you want in your house. So for people out there that are either lived in their parents' house their whole lives and it's time to move on, or maybe they lived in their parents' house and then they go and rent somewhere, and now they're living in their landlord's house. You start to conform and to have these rules that you have to follow according to somebody else's agenda and what they want. But when you own your own piece of real estate, you can do what you want. Oftentimes people tell me how much of a breath of fresh air it is. It's a motivation booster. You suddenly wake up having another thing to work hard towards, to pay for, to make better. You have another big why.
Single family homes, that's not something that you're going to get rich on, but that's more or less a break even. It's basically at the end of the day, when you sell your single family home that you've lived in, that you've enjoyed, when you do it right, after inflation, after taxes, after utility bills, after everything, you sell a property 10, 15, 20 years later, it's a break even where you basically lived for free all of those times when you pull that profit out.
It's irresponsible to ignore how much money you're wasting by renting instead of owning. And I'm not saying that renters out there are irresponsible, because I rented for a long time myself. It's part of life and it's part of a process. But it's irresponsible not to not be open to understanding how much money is getting thrown out the window, and not give any understanding or any opportunity to learning about what it's like to own real estate. For instance, I purchased my first home when I was 27, I believe.
Yeah.
And looking back at where I'm 33 now, so that was six years ago, I kick myself every day knowing that I didn't start sooner. And I was in a position where I was ignorant or not aware of the benefits of owning real estate, and I didn't give it its opportunity. I didn't give it its chance. I didn't give it the respect it deserves when sooner. And now looking back on it, I'm like, why didn't I buy my first house when I was 25 or 21 or 20? Because it's such a compounding year over year benefit to owning. And it's like a breath of fresh air, and it's such a motivating, satisfying, let's get up and do this type of thing. After you do it, you just, like I said, you're the king or queen of your own castle, and nobody can take that away from you.